welcome back to our channel. We are Broadways Away. I'm Pippa.
I'm Peter.
But we're not away at
Broadways
the
at home, like everyone else.
Broadway's self-isolating, and we
Yeah.
hope everyone is staying well and safe and adhering to all the things that we must do at the moment. But we thought we would pop on and give you a quick update with what was going on with us.
Yes.
And we put some Q&A questions out a few days ago on our other social media channels, and we have some questions to answer.
So we've just finished putting up our 2019 Walt Disney World vlogs.
Yep.
So they're all done now.
So if you haven't seen them, go back and give them a watch.
Yep.
We've got that series on now, and we've got our September Disneyland Paris trip is up.
Yes.
So we've had a bit of a time of it in the last 2 weeks because Pete started showing all the signs of coronavirus.
Yes. So beginning of last week, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Very poorly.
It was not nice.
Yes, not good.
The all the classic symptoms, apart from the continuous cough, didn't you? You coughed,
Yeah.
but it wasn't continuous.
Yeah, coughing a bit now, but
But all
as
the
a
other
consequence, I think.
fever, fatigue, loss of appetite,
The fever is horrendous.
tight chest.
Freezing cold and yet in bed in a pool of sweat.
It was not nice. I stayed absolutely fine, so I'm convinced I'm potentially one of those asymptomatic people, but without testing.
Yeah.
We will never know, but you're well on the road to being 100% again.
85-90% back.
So we are very glad for that. So if anyone else is suffering from the symptoms, we completely sympathise. We know
Yeah.
how horrible it is. But anyway, on to nicer things. So our trip plans. Well, our trip for Edinburgh,
That's been kiboshed.
yes, completely kiboshed. Thank you, coronavirus, very much. We've had refunds from
Pretty much everyone.
Premier Inn, have straight away gave us our money back. You're getting the money back
Gatwick
from
car parking. Got
Gatwick.
that
They
back.
were great. We're just awaiting EasyJet, who are proving to be slightly more difficult to get hold of. We may end up having to amend the flights and then go to Edinburgh at some point, potentially after Christmas.
Probably New Year. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Keep it as far away as possible.
Yes. So that was that trip gone. But the next one we are keeping
Fingers crossed.
everything crossed for is we are on the August 13th sailing on the Disney Magic
Around the Baltic.
around the Baltic. So
From Copenhagen.
yes, starts and finishes in Copenhagen, and along the way we visit Helsinki, Stockholm, Tallinn and St. Petersburg. That's the one we really want to do.
Yeah, Russia.
We've just got to keep everything crossed that everything goes ahead and coronavirus has calmed down.
August.
But who knows? There's nothing we can do about it. We're just going
It
to keep
seems a
everything
long way
crossed.
away, doesn't it? But
It does, but they keep
who
telling
knows?
us we're nowhere near the peak, so we're not sure. And then we do have our Walt Disney World trip at the end of the year, as per tradition with us. That's November 26th is pre-travel day.
Yeah.
Again, this is more of a bigger cross fingers that it should be all okay by then. So,
yes.
yeah, right. So on to the questions.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you for your questions.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody. Right, we've got Poison Jam on Instagram has asked us, what is the best way to spend the weekend?
What, at home?
It does. They didn't specify whether it's at Disney or at home. I'm going to assume at home. Together,
Yeah.
I would say.
I guess.
Because in normal circumstances, when we're working all the time, it's lovely just to spend some time together.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whether we're just flopped in front of the TV or we're out and about doing things.
I like to potter a bit. Build some Lego maybe.
Oh, clearly. That's a standard in this house if you've seen our vlogs before.
And now there's Disney Plus. Well, the
Oh,
sky's
we're
the
all
limit.
good. Yeah. Gotta catch up on the Imagineering story, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Poison Jam, for that. Then we've got the Barton Family Adventures. Hello!
Hello.
From on Instagram again, and they said, which Disney hotels have we stayed in? Which ones had the best views and the best food?
Well, Pip stayed in more than I have. I've only
Yes, I
stayed
have.
in a few, haven't I? But they're all on site.
Yes, we've always stayed on site. Together, we've only stayed in Disney DVC properties
Yeah.
because we're members.
Saratoga.
Saratoga Springs, Animal
Animal
Kingdom
Kingdom
Lodge.
Lodge.
They're our two home resorts, but we've also stayed at
Old Key
Boardwalk.
West.
Oh, Boardwalk and Old Key
Oh, yeah.
West. Yeah. They're all gorgeous. Animal Kingdom Lodge has a bit of a special place in my heart. I just love it.
Yeah, Kidani Village.
Yes, just we like the fact that it's so far out and it's
Kidani Village, and you got
quiet.
Sanar there as well.
The bread service. If you've not
Yeah.
had the bread service,
So food-wise,
Put it
that's
on the
pretty
list.
good.
best views in food. Yeah, oh, well, Animal Kingdom Lodge for the views.
Yeah, Savannah View.
So I think we're ticking all the.
Yeah.
I stayed in a few different on-site hotels before I met Pete, but they were mainly that I've stayed in all 4 moderate resorts and Pop Century. And I think out of that lot, my favourite was probably Port Orleans French Quarter, because that's really, really, really pretty, and it's the smallest, so there's less.
So at Jumbo
Going on.
House, we've used the Mara fast food service.
Oh, and that's lovely.
Which
Really
is
good,
okay,
isn't it?
you get
Yeah.
some decent food. We've also eaten in Boma
Yep, we like
Once.
Boma.
a while back.
Yeah, we need
Pretty
to do
good.
that again, don't we?
Was it twice? I think we may have done it
Twice.
twice.
Dinner, we've not done breakfast there, so maybe we need
We've
to
not
do
done it
breakfast.
for a while.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
stick it on the future list again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to have a zebra dome, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Right, that's that question. Then we were Jay on our Facebook group. So hello,
Hey, Jay.
Jay. How did we meet? So these are non-Disney questions. How did we meet? How long have we been together / married?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one.
There you go. So we met online.
Online dating.
Very
yes.
modern, darling, don't you know? It was just before apps came out, so it wasn't Tinder or anything like that. It was a site called Uniform Dating. Even though neither
Don't
of us.
even know if that exists.
I don't know if it's still going actually.
So I'm guessing it was firemen, nurses, police, that sort of
But
thing.
neither of us do that.
Says a lot about me putting my name down on the Uniform Dating site.
There's something we've all learned about Pete that potentially we didn't need to today. So we met on a website, but the website, when it brought up matches to you, it brought up matches that were closest to you geographically, and randomly we were literally less than a mile away from each other, in the same town, obviously. So we reckon we could have easily have passed each other in the street or in a shop
Yeah,
and never
Being
even
in the
known
same
about it.
queue.
Weird. So, and we met, I don't know how long we've been together. We've nearly been together when this goes up. Not sure when it's going up actually, are we? But we met on the 31st of March 2012. So nearly 8 years.
And we got married in 2016.
Yep, we're very close to that date actually, on the 4th of April. So it's nearly our wedding anniversary.
4/4/16.
Yes, someone had a bit of an OCD thing about
Yes.
numbers, so I went, all right then, well, I don't mind.
Had to be even. Had to be divisible by 4.
All right.
Just has to be. Sorry. That's how it
So we're
happened.
coming up for 4 years this year. We probably will have already passed the wedding anniversary by the time this goes up.
Yeah, probably.
So that was that.
Thank you for the question.
Katie Louise on our Facebook group said, who was the Disney fan first? It was me. Sorry. Actually, I'm not apologising. It was me. My childhood holidays were to the First World War battlefields of the Somme, because my dad is a First World War enthusiast, historian, collector, and yeah, that's where my childhood holidays were. Author as well. So when I got older, I was utterly obsessed with going to this amazing place I'd seen my friends go to and had seen on the TV called Disney World, and that was it. And I did, but it wasn't until I was 24, and then the obsession grew, and yeah, now it's a bit of a lifestyle. And right, what about you then?
Playing catch up. Well,
Yeah, you did.
the first time you went, when we were together, Pippa went alone.
Yes,
And then-
we'd only been together a few months,
Yeah,
hadn't we?
and then after that, you'd already booked it.
Oh yes, I had.
And I think after that, we probably vowed to each other that we wouldn't be separated for that long again.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
And we haven't been.
No, we haven't. No, all good.
So the first time I went, it was just a blank canvas. So I went at it with sort of no expectations.
You'd been to Paris,
Oh, but yeah, a long time ago.
I haven't
with my
been.
sister and my kids.
who
But
are now adults.
I'd pretty
by the
much
way.
forgotten, and it was in middle of January and it's freezing. But yeah, I went with an open mind and I absolutely loved it. I'd always loved Star Wars, so that always helped.
Oh yes, Disney's acquisition of Star Wars
Yeah.
definitely helped.
So yeah, so 2014 was my first time. 13? Was it? Okay, there you go.
And
7-year veteran.
And I became a DVC member in 2007, and then we decided together that the DVC properties are so lovely, and we knew we were going to go back all the time, that we'd add on, and we added on a contract through resale through the timesharestore.com together in 2017. So we're both members now. So that's that one. Hope that covers that, doesn't it? Yes. Fresh Home TV Disney on
Hello.
Instagram. Hello. Said, what will be the first thing you do when you next get to WDW?
Scream with joy.
I think with all the restrictions and everything being shut, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, Pippa will
I'm going to
cry.
weep tears of joy. That is what I'm going to do.
That might be pre or post TSA queue, but you never know.
I think I'm probably going to cry when I get on the plane,
Cry.
when I get off the plane.
Cry, anger, cry again.
It'll just be tears of relief that we're back there. But I don't think any
Yeah,
of
me
us, to be honest, that go to Disney, any of you lovely people I'm talking to out there, I don't think we ever took our trips for granted. But
No.
the fact that they've shut the whole resort, everything, has made us all go, we're going to be so unbelievably grateful when we get to go again.
Hopefully it'll still be kind of semi-daylight by the time we get to the room. We can stand on a balcony
And cry.
have a drink and just
I'll
take
cry.
it all in.
Yep. Yes. I'll be crying on Travel Day vlog.
Because we know how much it means to people to be standing there.
Yes, because it becomes more than a hobby. I think it becomes a lifestyle, doesn't it? Because we talk about it every day. It's in our house. It's on my desk at work. It's everywhere. So where are we? That's that one. Katie, and she's at Penny K on Twitter.
Hello.
First time we went to WDW. Well, I went in 1998, and then
2013, I guess.
together. Yeah. Favourite thing from that trip? From our first trip together, well, for me it had to be the fact that Pete proposed
Yes.
at Saratoga Springs Resort. So that's definitely my favourite thing from
See,
that
the plan was to do it at a group meeting of all our
Oh, yeah,
American
with
friends. I bottle jobbed it. So, I'd hardly ever met them. I'd only seen a couple of them. I haven't met them.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, I'm not doing that. Not my sort of thing. So I thought, I know, I'll pull the ring out of a shoe. I transported it in a shoe. And then sat and quietly proposed to you on a bed at
Yes.
Saratoga Springs with
Yes.
a fountain outside.
We'd just
So
got back
that's
from
what
a
we
day
did.
at Universal, hadn't we? And he said, here, come and sit on the bed. Got something I need to ask you. So, yeah. My first time when I went in 1998, I think my favourite thing had to be just getting to go and getting to be there. And I'd read several guidebooks and I stood there and I thought I knew the place inside out. I'd learnt where everything was and how the Magic Kingdom was laid out and all of that stuff. And I just stood in front of the castle and went... And it was, yes.
Probably a bit longer than that, I would have thought.
Yeah, it probably was. I mean, it was a long time ago now, but yeah.
Thank you for the question.
Oh, hang on, there's more.
Oh.
There's more to that. Something you always do, a tradition that we always do when we're there.
Something we always do.
Or we always eat in Le Cellier
Yeah. that's
in
true.
Canada. Oh, we love it there.
Well,
Absolutely love
Epcot's
it.
their favourite park.
Yes. And that is always on the list.
And having a fillet steak in there.
It's pricey, but we really don't care. I'm just thinking, what do we always do? It's normally around food. And the next question is favourite snack.
Joffrey's donut.
We love a Joffrey's donut. And we
Mickey
do
bar
love
ice cream.
and a Mickey cookie.
Yeah,
The
and the
big
big
ones
stripy-
that have the ears of chocolate. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
That-
pretty much have all three of those things.
Every trip, don't we?
trip,
Yeah.
I've tried
Oh.
Dole Whip now as well.
And we always go to Animal Kingdom on our last full day,
Yes.
and we always have breakfast at Tusker House.
Character
Always.
breakfast, Tusker House.
It's just something we do.
Brilliant.
There wasn't any decision to do it. It's just something we
No,
do, isn't it?
food is amazing.
Oh, it's lovely. And
Plus
the
you get into Animal Kingdom early.
yes, you got to get that 8 a.m. reservation when your ADR window comes open. Right. So thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
See Sean Vlog. Hello.
Hey Sean.
On Twitter says, when's the next trip?
So like
Kind
we
of said
said,
that, didn't we?
yeah, we're cruising in August
Fingers crossed.
and Walt Disney World end of November.
End of November. Oh, for the Christmas. We love the Christmas. What are we most looking forward to? Just be in there.
Yeah.
Literally just be in there now. Knowing that it's shut and none of us can go. And so many people have had to rebook their trips and had major hassles, which we haven't.
Just knowing those planes are going backwards and forwards again.
Yeah. Because I think apart from Disney reopening, for us Brits, it's a case of, are the airlines still going to be running?
Yeah.
Will any of them have gone bust and all that sort of thing? But let's not worry about that now. And randomly, I don't know if this was a typo. What's your favourite nut?
Nut.
Honey roasted cashews, I'm going to go for. Particularly the ones from Sainsbury's. They are really good. There you go.
Know.
What do you mean, don't know?
Peanuts? I do like peanut butter, so it's got to be peanuts.
Peanuts, I'll have a go with peanuts.
Thank you for that question.
Deb, on Twitter. Hi,
Hey, Deb.
Deb.
Love you.
Favourite water park? I hate to break it to you.
We've not done one
We
yet.
don't really do water parks.
No.
We're not really fussed about
We
them.
don't really do water rides, to be honest.
No, well, actually, no, we should. We keep
Yeah.
saying we're going to. We need to go to one, so we will. We do like the Aqueduct on the Disney cruise
that's good,
ships.
yeah.
So it's not quite a water park. is
Disney
it? But-
Fantasy.
Oh, that's that's really, really fun water ride. Yeah, so sorry about that. Favourite off Disney property restaurant?
Four Rivers.
Oh, it's got to be Four Rivers Smokehouse.
Four Rivers Smokehouse.
Yeah, look them up on Twitter. I think they're 4R Smokehouse. Yeah,
Great food.
lovely barbecue
Great-
food. Really,
Great sides.
really
and
reasonable.
A really good price.
yeah, very, very reasonable.
And there's lots of them. And it's
Yeah.
very laid back and traditional American barbecue stuff. And
It's in the style of a quick
Amazing.
service restaurant. If you akin it to a Disney
Yeah.
restaurant, we can feed our faces and have a couple of beers for about $30.
yeah.
Can't we? Really, really good stuff. So it's off the beaten track. It's not really advertised, and our friends got us into 4R, and they said it's a place locals go to because the tourists don't really know about it. Not like Miller's and
We've been there every
Chili's
year.
and places like that. So I would definitely recommend that.
Every year we've been there, I think.
Favourite ride in the 4 Disney parks and both Universal parks?
Universal's a difficult one.
I like the Mummy.
I like the Mummy.
Yeah, we like the Mummy. And I like
And
Escape from Gringotts.
Gringotts, yeah.
Yep, I think they would be our favourite too, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
In the Disney parks, Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage, yeah. Slinky Dog
Expedition Everest.
and Everest, yeah.
Yep, I think they would be our favourites. And
I've
over at
kind of got a
Epcot,
soft spot for Dinosaur as well.
we're not gonna make
It's just a narration. I just love it.
I think at Epcot it's got to be Soaring, hasn't it?
Soaring, yeah.
Although I
And we're
haven't,
never going to ride Spaceship Earth as it is again.
in its current form, no.
No.
I do have a bit of a soft spot for Living with the Land. It's just nice. What? It's just calm and quiet.
It's just got random fish swimming around.
Oh, shush.
It's a ride, isn't it?
It's, if you've watched any of the vlogs, this is what he says. Oh, it's a ride, isn't it? He hates Small World, but goes on it because it's a ride.
Yeah, so that's the answer to that question. What ride do you hate the most? Small World is awful.
I haven't finished with Deb's questions yet.
Okay.
So, right, favourite shop at Disney Springs?
Springs? Well, if you exclude WOD,
World of Disney.
then it's got to be the Lego store.
For you?
But WOD is amazing.
Yeah, World of Disney's great. You can pretty much get everything you want under there, can't you? Yeah, I'd go World of Disney.
But the Lego store, because I'm a Lego freak, is pretty much Mecca for me there.
I can leave him in there
Get
for
down
days.
and pray on the floor.
He literally does. We've rope dropped it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Right, that's those questions. Thank you very much, Deb, for those.
Thank you.
Meg Veg, hey Meg!
Hey Meg.
On Twitter, Meg Veg on Twitter says, favourite ears. Now, if you have watched the vlogs, I've got a ridiculous collection of about
These are mine.
40 pairs of ears. Most of them are from the wonderful Natasha at Ears Ever After. And I have one pair and a pair on order from Chasing Childhood. But my favourite ears, I do like all of them, I have to say. Yes, I'm Toy Storying.
Kind of like
got
the
them.
velvety
Can you
ones,
see
don't
these?
you?
I've got the older.
Do you like the velvety?
The velvet ones are really comfy.
You've also got
Yeah.
the light up ones, haven't you?
Yes, I've got Christmas party light up ones. They're in the Christmas party vlog, so go and have a look at that. Really trying to think. Because they all go with different outfits,
No
so
prep.
it's quite... I'm the one with the questions here. He hasn't heard any of them.
Off the cuff.
Yeah, the velvet. I've got some velvet pink, sort of cerise pink velvet ears. I think they would probably be my favourite,
Okay.
to be honest. Favourite... How far out do you pick a resort for DVC?
11 months.
Yes, your home resort, that's the one that you signed the lease for, is the one that you get priority at. So 11 months out, and we can book our home resorts, which are Saratoga Springs and Animal Kingdom Lodge. And then at 7 months to go, you can
If there's availability.
switch it to the other DVC
Options
resorts.
to
Yeah.
change.
So 11 months for us. Us Brits need to plan more because we've got flights and time off work, because we normally come over for 2 weeks and stuff
I think
like that.
it's in May, isn't it? 7 months.
7 months is, yeah.
So we're thinking of changing.
Yeah, we've got Saratoga Springs at the moment. We might change to Old Key West, or if there's any other
Because
availability.
they've had upgrade.
Yeah, they've had refurbs, haven't they?
Refurbs, yeah.
But if we can find something that's
And the rooms are massive.
maybe a random one, it's if there's availability really at somewhere like Baylake Tower, that would be lovely to stay there.
Old Key West is lovely.
How long is the flight? Is it awful? The flight over from the UK.
9 hours or so.
Yes, 9 and a bit
Pretty
hours,
good.
depending on the jet stream or which way the
You're,
wind's blowing.
you're too blooming excited to worry about that, to be honest.
I would say the flight home is awful.
Well, yeah,
I
but it's
hate
quicker.
flying
It's
home.
usually
It's
7,
slightly
7.5
quicker.
hours.
Yeah, normally there's pretty good entertainment on. We always fly with Virgin Atlantic. The entertainment's really good. Food's
Yeah.
all right.
Food's
It's-
great, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that awful, but obviously it's better if you're in upper class.
Which we've done.
Favourite snack to bring home?
That popcorn's nice, though, isn't
Popcorn. It's easy to bring back and doesn't weigh too much in your case. So yeah, popcorn probably. Yep. Are we going to hang out for the 50th? She says.
it? You see, if you're there,
If you're there, well, what
and we're there.
we'd quite like to do is when we've got our dates for next year, is we'll do a shout out on our social medias, and it'd be lovely to have a quick meet up and just
Yes.
get together and say hi and have a drink, and not take too much time up with everybody's, because we know time is precious on holidaying with fast passes and dining and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But yeah, to get together and say hi with as many people as around would be great. So potentially we'll call that answer. So that brings us to the end of the
Thank you for all your
questions. Thank you
questions.
so much. And thank you for all the support that you're giving the channel.
Yeah.
It means the world, and we just hope everyone's enjoying the vlogs, and we will try to get a bit more content going, because obviously we won't have our Edinburgh vlogs.
So, before we go, let's shout out that little group.
Oh yes.
Okay. So, you're going to get mentioned on vlogs.
Yes.
There you go.
Michaela and David. Hello. Duncan and Joe.
Hello.
Mark, we love you. And Sam and Paul.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
They all know who
You.
they are. We
You know
love
who you
you.
Thank you for your support.
They're the super fans. That they live locally. So.
And to everyone else,
Oh.
to Jay and Katie doing a Facebook group, you're doing a fantastic
Oh,
job.
thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who comments on the videos
Yeah.
and interacts with us on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, go and follow us on all the other mediums if you can. And we will see you very soon.
We will.
Yep. And if we have an update about the cruise, or if it's going ahead or it's not going ahead, we will let you know.
Everybody take care, stay safe.
Yes, stay safe, stay at home, wash
Yeah.
your hands.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye for now.